to my channel, guys, for another video. I'm so excited that you are back. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it right quick. It is 2024, guys. That is a big deal. We made it. Thank God. I'm so happy that you guys made it into the new year to watch more videos with me. I hope the new year is going off to a great start for you guys. So like I said, guys, it is a brand new year, and I know that you guys probably have so many New Year's resolutions, so many things that you want to accomplish this year. I am hoping with everything in me that you accomplish every single one of your goals, and I will be here with you along the way to ensure that you do. So if you have any questions, any comments, anything that you want me to discuss about specifically in this new year, with it still being a fairly new channel, comment below and let me know. And guys, before we get any further, you know, it's one thing that I need you to do for me. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell. Make sure you get notifications to know when I post new videos. I am so excited to hear from you guys. So last month, January, I didn't post anything, but this month, which is February, the month of love, your girl is here with a new video. Okay, so as you can see, the background looks a little dim, right? That's because we're all focused on the red today. Red is the color of love, which is most appropriate for Valentine's Day. February is known as the month we celebrate Valentine's Day, and even though it's not a real holiday, it's not on the calendar, you don't get a day off from work, people still recognize it as a day of love, or even a week of love, or sometimes a month of love. So this video is going to be appropriately named Made in Valentine's Day. And we're going to be discussing some things about Valentine's Day. And of course, I can't do this without my Valentine. It's only right. So of course, I'm going to be having my sweet love Kendall with me on this video today. And we're going to be talking about so many different things that we hope that you guys enjoy and can relate to. And it may even be some very helpful tips that you may find in there as well. All right, so let's start off with a brief history of Valentine's Day. Now, guys, of course, I had to do some research on this because I know Valentine's, people say it's, people celebrate it and it's like, oh, y'all don't know what Valentine's really means. It's a scary time and it has a dark meaning behind it. And I'm like, let me see what Valentine's Day is all about. So guys, I have my notes in the front of me because I want to make sure that I get it right. Okay. So from multiple sources, I pulled this together, just a brief history. So Saint Valentine was a priest who conducted marriage ceremonies and other services in 3rd century Rome, right? Saint Valentine, we all know that name, right? Okay, so Emperor Claudius II created a theory that men would make better soldiers if they were single. So he banned marriage for young men, but Valentine continued with marriage ceremonies despite the law. So he was a little rebellious thing, right? Despite the law, right? Which allowed young people all across the country to still get married. Isn't it? Now y'all tell me, would y'all do that if y'all government say no more marriage? I ain't having it. Young men need to be single. That's the best way they could be a soldier. Be cutting that off. And you come with your brazen self and you like, no. People deserve to be married. That was Valentine's whole thing. He's like, marriage is a God-given blessing. It's sacred. And I'm going to be the one to ensure that these people are married. That is so sweet, right? Okay. With Valentine doing that, this caused, of course, Emperor Claudius to disagree with him. Emperor Claudius was not for this, and this ended up in Valentine being killed for his belief in continuing on with marrying people in the name of love and in the name of God. Okay, guys, so let's dig a little deeper. From February 13th to 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of Lupercalia, where men sacrificed a goat and a dog, then whipped women with the hides of the animals they had just slain. That's crazy, right? Okay. So Lupercalia was an ancient Roman festival that some historians believe led to Valentine's Day being about love. How? Okay, let's see. This event is believed to celebrate fertility and may have included a ritual in which men and women were paired together by choosing names from a jar. St. Valentine's Day, on the other hand, was just a feast day in the Catholic religion, added to the liturgical calendar around 500 AD, so this goes way, way, way back, to honor martyred saints like Valentine. At the end of the 5th century, Pope Gelasius, hope I said that right, declared February 14th St. Valentine's Day. And since then, February 14th has been a day of celebration. A day of celebration, though it was generally known to be more religious than romantic. An interesting point that I found in my research, guys, is that Saint Valentine wore a ring. He wore a ring with a cupid on it, a symbol of love that helped soldiers to recognize him. That's smart and that's strategic. So he wore this ring with a cupid on the ring, and that helped soldiers to say, oh, okay, that's the guy we have to go to if we have to get married. And along with this, he had greeting cards that he handed out with paper hearts to remind Christians of their love for God. When I read that, I was like, oh, wow, this thing goes really deep. Like, now it all makes sense. Cupid and hearts and this and that and the next. It all started because one man, well, historians believe it's many different versions, but the main thing is that one man wanted to ensure that young people still got married despite what the law believed, because he believed that marriage is for God and these people deserve to be together in holy matrimony. So this is why Valentine's Day is such an important day of love, and it's so special. Okay guys, like I promised, and y'all know your girl is not gonna say something and don't fulfill it. Like I promised, I'm not gonna do this video without my Valentine. So guys, y'all know Kendall. This is Kendall, for those who do not know.
What's up, guys?
He is my boyfriend. We've been together now for 11 years, and he is my sweet Valentine every Valentine. So Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call this segment, What Does Valentine's Day Mean to Me? You wanna go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So Valentine's Day means to me, of course, a day of love. It's a day where you show, well, actually you're supposed to show love every day, right? It's not just a one-day thing, but you show extra love, extra special gestures to that person on that day. And there are actually a lot of people that show Valentine's gestures or extra love, not just to their partner, but to their children, to their friend, even though, to their parents. Even though Valentine's has been known to be a romantic day, it's still focused as a day of love. So of course, Valentine's Day means to me a day of love, a day of compassion. It's a special day where you go above and beyond from every other day, and you do something extra special to show that person, I care, I will always be here for you. And so that's what Valentine's Day means to me. I try to show love to him every day, but for Valentine's, you want to do something a little different. You want to say, okay, you reserve some time and you just spend quality time with that person. So I think that Valentine's Day also means quality time, so yeah. So what does Valentine's Day mean to you?
Okay, so Valentine's Day is a day of love. It's a day to show, like you said, that extra care, that extra compassion, that extra love, that special person or persons in your life. To me, it means just being able to show that love and appreciation, like I say, for someone special in your life. I have you. You're very special in my life. And like you said, you try to show love to each other each and every day consistently, because consistency is key in a relationship. So Valentine's, it's more than, just the flowers and the chocolate and the teddy bear and the money bouquets or whatever you guys doing out there. But it's definitely more than that. It's spending that quality time. It's spend a day, even if it's just maybe 2 hours out of your day if you're a busy person or whatever. But yeah, that's what it means.
Sounds good. Okay, guys, so we both shared what Valentine's Day means to us, and I would like to hear from you, my viewers. What does Valentine's Day mean to you? Oh, guys, I would be dismissed if I go any further and didn't show you my Valentine's nails. Hello, the nail cove, my plug. Hello, you see how cute? Oh, and I'm an overlays kind of girl, right? So I like shorties. I mean, long nails are cool too, for special occasions, but overlays. Okay, so like I said, I want to hear from you guys. What does Valentine's Day mean to you? You can let me know. Leave a comment below. What does Valentine's Day mean to you? Okay, guys, so now we're going to discuss some suggested date nights for you guys to celebrate Valentine's Day. So I guess we could just riddle them off each other one by one. So dinner. Could never go wrong with dinner. And baby, I like to eat. He likes to eat. So guess what? If you like to eat, even if you don't like to eat, because I don't even know nobody who don't like to eat, but dinner dates, top number one. You go ahead, suggest a date night. Or date day. It doesn't have to be nighttime.
Maybe a walk through a museum.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're like artsy, and if the museum has like those art displays of like Valentine's Day related stuff, you can just go look around and see what catches your eye and reminds you of each other.
Okay, that sounds really good. So another one would be a movie date, right? Movies are also a really good date suggestion because it allows you to unwind a bit, right? So all you have to do is and what I love about movie dates is that it's not a high maintenance date. So you can go there with jeans and a tee, a nice sweater to stay comfortable and cozy in the theater and watch something good. You get to eat your popcorn, your nachos, your pizza, your candy, your chocolate. So movie dates are definitely another awesome date suggestion.
We love movie dates.
Yes.
We do.
And it sucks because we live in the Bahamas and we are limited to theaters. So it's like we only have one go-to movie theater here. But wherever you live, I'm hoping that you have multiple options so you don't have to crowd one movie theater. But anyway, we're grateful for Fusion. Pick up the Fusion Superflex. What about you?
This may sound cliche, but a shopping day? Yeah, a shopping day. Y'all pick up things that, if y'all going together, no, of course they're going together, sorry. Pick up things that remind you of each other. Doesn't have to be the most expensive thing, but something that reminds you of each other.
That's nice. No, it's not cliche. I mean, I said dinner. That's the most cliche date you could do. Okay, now another suggested Valentine's date would be a spa day. And this allows you to unwind, calm your spirits together, especially if you both have very busy working lives. This allows you to really tune into your inner energy and just block out everything else, block out all of the other distractions, especially if you have kids. It really allows you to spend quality time with that person and be away from all of the noise that you're constantly surrounded by in your day-to-day life.
That's a good one. I don't even know how to top that. I guess what's the in thing now, or at least over here in the Bahamas, paint and sip. They have things where they have one that's what cake and zip, right? Yeah, cake and zip. I don't know.
It's a new one.
Yeah, that's a new one.
It's a nice idea.
I don't know the exact details that go into that, but that sounds really good. So yeah, paint and sip. If you like wine, I love wine. Get a bowl of wine, maybe two fine a sketch to draw, paint over, whatever. So yeah, paint and sip, cake and sip.
And you know, with you saying wine, right? My next thing was honestly going to be wine tasting. We have some people out there that love wine and that know their wine. So wine tasting is also very nice. And I know that you also have like chocolate making, candle making.
Yeah.
So guys, the list goes on and on and on. If there's anything that we missed, feel free to comment what you would suggest to somebody else as a really nice Valentine's Day night. And guess what, guys? It's not always about the money. It's not, right? Let me just put that in there. You can do something at home where you cook your partner a nice meal, right? You can set up flowers on the kitchen table or on the bed, or however, like, it doesn't have to be expensive. It's what you make out of it. Like he said, you can get a bottle of wine, you can have a nice dinner. If you don't want to cook, because you cook on an everyday basis, you can do nice takeout, sushi. We try to get into sushi. So it's so many things that you can try. So do not limit yourself. Do not base it on money, ice cream, so many things out there. So please, guys, do not limit yourself. Feel free to try something new this Valentine's Day.